And we are live. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get the chat up. All of that good stuff. Okay. What's up, guys? macadii here, and today, guys, the final ORAS stream, which is just absolutely crazy. I'm so excited to be moving on to Sun and Moon, but we might as well finish off with one last ORAS, and what better to build around the Mega Gyarados. So as you can see as well, we've got a brand new layout as well. So made by the fantastic Ezek. I actually put the request in, what was it, yesterday? No, day before yesterday, and he managed to get it done pretty much in one day, and it's looking absolutely spectacular. Now that I look at it, I love it even more. It was a little bit darker to start with, but we just adjusted it a little bit, you know, got it a little bit brighter, and I hope you guys prefer it to the pretty shoddy homemade one that I made myself. So anyway, if you guys are excited for the stream, don't forget to leave a like down below. I would really appreciate it. I am super pumped for this. It's about Gyarados. It's the final ORAS one, so it's all really cool. And then we're going to be moving on to Sun and Moon, hopefully tomorrow once it updates. So what we have got is a team that was suggested to me by Ryan Kirkpatrick. He's a subscriber of mine that I talk to a lot on Discord, and he has a lot of sort of quite fun, crazy ideas for ones, and he was the one that was like, you should do this, you know, go for Gyarados, and I definitely agree with it. Mega Gyarados is, you know, because it fits the channel and all of that stuff, and is a pretty potent threat at the minute, I would say. So the set that we've got here is Mega Gyarados with the Intimidate. So the Intimidate helps us with that setup, which is really nice. We've got Crunch, Earthquake, and Waterfall, and then finally Dragon Dance. So this guy is designed for two things. First of all, he starts off as a little bit of a wall breaker. Normally at the start, they've got some sort of check to you, either defensive, like a Tangrowth or something like that, or they've got a offensive check like Scarf Keldeo or something like that. So it's making sure that we can work out exactly what's going to be stopping us from swooping, getting rid of those, and going on from there. We can still use it to wall break and stuff like that at the start, make use of the Intimidate, and Gyarados has just insane bulk when it megas up. Like, it has pretty much the same bulk as Umbreon when you actually look at it. I think it's actually exactly the same apart from one. Look at this. So we got Umbreon, and then you've got Mega Gyarados. So Umbreon's defense is 110, 130 with 95 HP. He's 109, 130 with 95 HP. So that's just insane bulk, and it's one of those things that's like, you just really underestimate, especially when it has the Intimidate as well. So we need to be thinking about ways that we can build a team that's going to be able to support Gyarados in sweeping and also wall breaking early game, and stuff like that. So one way that we could go about that, which pairs up really well, is we pair it with something like Latias. So Latias gives us a few options. It gives us a Defogger, which is very nice. It's always good to get hazard removal, especially with Gyarados switching in on rocks and stuff like that. So what we can do is to go Life Orb with Levitate, and we're going to go for Draco Meteor, Psyshock for the time being. We may end up changing this up. Ryan suggested HP Fire depending on how the team looks against Scizors and stuff like that, so we'll have a look. But Draco Meteor, Psyshock, Defog, and then Healing Wish. So what this allows us to do is Gyarados come in, you know, take a bit of damage and, you know, beat some stuff up basically, and then what we can do is once he's a little bit battered and scarred, we can bring him back. Then we can go into Latias later on, we can Healing Wish, sacrifice ourselves, and then bring Gyarados in and come all the way back up to full. And then basically, if we've worn down their checks by using Gyarados to basically pummel them a little bit, then they might struggle to be able to sweep us, to stop us from sweeping them from there. So we're going to go for the, 184... Let's have a look. Is it 184? Let me have a look at the... Let's just put these straight in analysis. Let's see. We don't want the Carmine, we want the OU support, wherever that is. Offensive Defog, that's it. Healing Wish with Defog. So they do say Psyshock as well. We'll have a look and see. So we're going to get that, which is going to be very nice. Another mon that could work really well with this, with Gyarados, which is a great check to a lot of offensive teams, could be the Lando. So Lando also gives us a great check. It gives us a nice another fighting sponge. It gives us an electric immunity, which is also very nice. Has pretty good type synergy with Gyarados from that aspect. We've got Latias to take on the grass type. So defensively, this is looking like a pretty good core. And obviously ice types, ice moves once it's megas up. Gyarados does not really care at all. The other thing to note as well, with the speed investment, we do outspeed Mega Lopunny once we get a Dragon Dance up. So that's pretty sweet. So that's what that investment in there is for. And that extra little bit of defense is just to basically shore it up and you know, make us take a little bit less damage from that side. So that's pretty good. We're going to go for Choice Scarf Lando because it's doing pretty well in the meta at the minute. And I think, you know, it could fit the team pretty well. So we're going to go for the Choice Scarf set. It puts a lot of pressure, as I said, on offensive teams because there's very few things that outspeed it that's obviously not... No, nothing outspeeds it that's non-scarfed, and you can put the pressure on. Yeah, we do need to have something that's going to be able to take on fairies and stuff like that and stop Clefables from setting up. So I think one way we could go around that and have a mon that fits fairly well with Gyarados is maybe Ferrothron. So I know it adds a bit of a fighting weakness, but we've got two really good resists in both Latias and also Landorus. So I'm not worried a huge amount for this, so I think we should be okay. So the question is, what exactly do we want to go for? Do we want to go... We obviously want Stealth Rock on this guy. We probably would like both Gyro Ball and also Leech Seed. Sorry, Power Whip, I think. So I think we're going to go for both of those. Let's see. So we'll go for that. We can also go back to HP Fire, over to HP Fire Lati if we do struggle a little bit with Scissors and stuff like that. So we'll keep it like that for the time being and just have a look, and we can always change it over to there. Use Scarf Lando free. Have I used it 3 OU lives in a row? I did not realise that. The trouble is, it's such a good mon for so many different teams, and it fits it really well. Thank you, the Blue Mew. I'm glad you enjoy the new layout. My hair is now looking terrible. I don't know. I never know what to do with my hair. I've never managed to work out how to make my hair look good. So another thing that would be really useful with Gyarados is some sort of wall breaker. And Ryan had a suggestion for something I really want to try, actually. I'm quite excited about it, is Terrakion. But you don't go for the Choice Scarf or Swords Dance or something like that. You just go for straight out brute power wherever it is. Let's see. Is it going to load? Come on. Come on, Smogon. We're going to go for the Choice Band set with the Close Combat Stone Edge. They got Rock Slide on here or Iron Head. We'll have a look at that. What will we prefer? I think, to be honest, Iron Head. I don't see too much point. I know I'm going to miss. Everyone knows I'm going to miss. So we might as well just go for Stone Edge and miss that rather than use Rock Slide and stuff like that. Oh, 0 IVs and speed. Oh yeah, that's strange. I'm surprised it didn't automate that. That's a really good point. Thank you for pointing that out, Tark. Okay. Wall Breaker Magikarp. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. We do need... So from here, we do need potentially another sweeper or something like that. And one set which Ryan suggested, which I think should be pretty good, and I do agree with him that I think it fits the team quite well, is Talonflame. But not the sort of Swords Dance Talonflame and things like that. We're going to go for the Spadef Talonflame. Because the Spadef Talonflame, I don't like acrobatics, I must admit. We're not going to go for the acrobatics set. We're going to go for Brave Bird. With leftovers. Because my personal opinion is, while it's nice to not have to worry about Brave Bird recall and stuff like that, most of the time you're there being fat, you're setting up with your bulk ups and then and will-o-wisping and stuff like that. So most of the time you need your leftovers. Leftovers really helps you from that aspect. Because you're not losing anything because you're not clicking Brave Bird. It's only in the late game when you then, once you finally set up and you start clicking Brave Birds, then that's when it makes sense to basically have your acrobatics. But I just personally prefer having more reliable setup by having those leftovers and then having to plan a little bit more for that final sweep. So that's kind of my ideas on that. The other thing is Terrak and Gyarados have similar things that counter them. So if we can use both of them to basically pummel the same things again, Healing Wish one of them potentially later on, then it should be pretty nice for us. So let's have a look. Is there any way we can also change it bulk up to Swords Dance as well if we want to? We'll try bulk up for the time being. I know Ryan suggested Swords Dance, but we'll give it a go. I do quite like it. It is a little bit slow to set up though. That's the only thing. But we'll have a look go and see from there. Do we not have? Oh, we need Stealth Rock. That was meant to be Stealth Rock. There you go. So we've got our rocks. Yep, we've got our Latias with our Defogs. That's pretty good. And considering the number of T-Tiles that are coming around with Pursuit and stuff like that, Terrakion will be nice because it basically means we can switch into those crunches. put the pressure on that way. And even if they pursuit trap them, we get a basically free switch in with Terrakion, which is going to be very nice. So what we'll do now is change over to our Pelipper Pride account, and we shall see from there. I've set up notifications as well, so hopefully when people subscribe and stuff like that, you see the little blue box below my what's it called? Below my face cam. That should hopefully come up with some little gifs when people subscribe. I don't think it works if you try and be cheeky and unsubscribe and resubscribe, but we'll just have to see. Hopefully someone will subscribe. So let's go into OU. Let's actually set the team to OU. And let's see from there. We do only have one special attacker. That's the only thing. It's quite physically orientated. Fire Blast, T-Wave, Clefable. Unfortunately, to be honest, Clefable doesn't use Flamethrower in the in this meta, so it's actually not too much of a problem. Okay. We're wishing this guy good luck, have fun. And he's got a pretty spooky team, I'm not going to lie. A lot of a very offensive team. So we got to try and work out what he's going to be leading off with. So he could be leading off here with whatchamacallit, I don't know if he's going to be Scarf. Let's see. I mean, he could be. I'm leaning more towards defensive, just from what he's got here. So we're just going to have to see with that. So he is probably going to lead off with Lando, I would say. And I think, to be honest, even outside of that, our Lando still has a pretty good matchup. We can U-turn, we can go into Talonflame if he goes into this guy. So let's just lead off with our Lando. Out comes his Lando. That's fair enough. If we U-turn out, we can just go straight into Ferrothron, and then he's putting on pressure there. But we don't have the best switch-ins to stupid Volcanion. So I'm actually kind of hoping we lose the speed tie, which is always very difficult. Yeah, if he's defensive Lando and he doesn't have a decent Scarf, like if Terrakion isn't Scarf or Serperior isn't Scarf, we should be okay. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna U-turn. We do have to get the speed to win the speed tie. He's defensive. Okay, that's really good news. Considering his lack of defogger, I mean we're gonna probably end up having to be defogging anyway, but it would be good to get these rocks up. I know we're going to have to get rid of them later on, but what we can do is we can put our rocks up, put the pressure on his team, and then what that allows us to do then is basically wear down a lot of his threats, because it puts pressure on the Pinsir, and it puts pressure on his Volcanion as well. Name the Gyarados Resolution. That's no problem at all. It could be Scarf or Archie, which wouldn't actually be the worst thing, because Gyarados kind of handles that. So Gyarados, we've got Resolution. He goes to knockoff. He's going to take the Iron Barb's damage and stuff like that. That's fine. We get our Stealth Rock up, and that's really great for us. I'm just going to throw out a Leech Seed. Why are you U-turning? You're letting your wall get really, really worn down there. Okay. I guess I could have gone into Gyarados. That's another good point. But I just wanted to find out exactly what set he was going to be. Because if he was Scarf, I didn't want him to U-turn and then he go into Superior or do something like that. Whereas at least with Ferrothorn, I could have got my rocks up and stuff like that. Arna Londo. Okay, I like that. So we got some Dark Souls fans in the house. Yeah, Mega Pinsir plus Volcanion and no hazard removal. Cuddles for Ferrothorn. That's no problem at all. But yeah, I'm really excited. In case you guys don't know about my streaming schedule for once Sun and Moon hits, basically what's going to happen is I've got hopefully Sun and Moon meta updates on Showdown tomorrow. Then we're going to have 2 streams tomorrow. We're going to be doing 2 1.5 hour streams. Then on Saturday and Sunday, if it updates, we've got 4 streams each day. We're going to be streaming from, 2:30 till 2, then 3 till 4:30, 5 till... Oh, I'm trying to remember how it works now. I can't exactly remember now. Okay, now no, out comes the Superior. We're in a spot of bother here. because I don't want to go into Talonflame. But anyway, yeah, so basically it's 1.5 hour stream, starting at 2:30. If you add an hour and a half, that's how long we're streaming. Then we've got an hour's break, hour and a half, hour's break, hour and a half from there. This is the trouble. Trying to find a switch into Superior that isn't Talonflame is going to be very tricky. So I think I am going to have to take the Rock's damage, which I really don't like. I really don't like taking that Rock's damage. Okay, let's see. I don't want to let damage be done on Lando. How much do we do to Superior with Ferrothron? I really want to keep it around, though. That's the thing. Versus Superior. I mean, Gyarados does a decent chunk. And I mean, and a HP file is going to do a bit, but then we can at least revenge it from there. No, I think we are going to go Talon. Oh, he goes for the sub. The cheeky sub. Oh, I can't really roost here. I'm just going to go for Brave Bird. I did not expect the cheeky sub, I must admit. Well, that confirms he's not Scarf. So that's another thing that Gyarados should be fine. And I think Gyarados at +1. Mega Gyarados. Ooh, a +1 crunch. Yep, you're dead. Okay. Goes for Leech Seed. Well, you're definitely switching out here. I don't know exactly into what. Probably... I almost just want to roost here. But on the other hand, Willow could be quite nice. It's a bit of a risk, though, because I don't want... Oh, this is tricky, because if I roost here, I get back up to a good amount of HP, and I can come in again on Superior. Alternatively, if I go for Willow here, and he switches out, then I can basically cripple something. No, he does switch out, and he goes into Lando. I could have burnt this just then. Oh, that's a pain. Okay. How much does Talonflame versus offensive Landorus? Defensive Landorus. Oh, Stone Edge does a lot. So you are going to be going for Stone Edges here. Most likely. It was a difficult choice, but I'm still happy with what I did. So we could go into Ferrothron here. So we can take pretty much everything... Wait, no, because he's shown Stealth Rock knockoff U-turn. He doesn't have it. He's going to be going for knockoffs because he's not got Stone Edge. Then why is this one showing Stone Edge? Oh, Stone Edge over knockoff. Okay. I don't mind being knocked off. I'm just going to Willow you. Yeah, if you had Stone Edge, I'd be like, what? Okay. Now I'm just going to Roost again. Get ourselves back up to a good amount of HP. That's going to help us a lot. That saves us a lot of trouble with Terrakion as well. So it must be Scar for Archie. Okay. Last day of OU for Talonflame. When's Showdown going to update? Hopefully soon. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. Oh, I'm so happy with my new stream layout as well. It's looking pretty, pretty, I would say. And yeah, it's got a few more features and stuff like that, which is quite nice, and just looks a lot cleaner. Like, I wanted something that was just looked a bit more professional. What I had at the minute didn't really fit what I wanted to. Yeah, it's a really weird Lando sex. Is he just going to stay in? Oh, he does go for the Earthquake. That's fair. That puts us in a predicament, actually. Yeah, I should have just bulked up there. Well, he's got to EQ here anyway. And I've got to either Roost here or I've got to switch out. So I think I'm going to go Ferro, because if he goes for knockoff, then he does a lot more damage. He goes to U-turn. Yes, okay. Fantastic. We get a little bit more armed up, Barber's damage off. We just, as I said, need to wear down that Lando to help us a lot with Terrakion. What mic do I use? I use the Blue Yeti, so I'll lift it up, actually. Yeah, one of those. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I love the fact that you can plug in your headphones, and then I can actually hear exactly what's being said through my headphones, that it plays back to me. So I get a lot more of an idea about the actual audio quality and stuff like that. Because if I didn't have it and I unplug it like this, it sounds really weird, and it scares me. I have no idea about my audio. And everything sounds a lot more muffled, whereas if I have it through like this, I actually hear it as if I haven't got headphones on, and there's no dimming or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Out comes the Superior. So what does the Superior set normally run? I imagine it has HP Fire. It does have HP Fire. Okay. Well, we can't come back in with Talonflame. I think I'm still going to go for Gyrable, though, considering how much Ferro's kind of done its job at the minute. And I can get some good damage off that will bring it in range for Lando to be able to take it out, which would be pretty sweet. So I'm going to go for my Gyrable here. Yes, you go for your subs. That's good, because now he's whittled down to a point where I can now definitely go for Gyrable. I can U-turn with Lando, I can put the pressure on, and then go on from there. I swear, if he hasn't got HP... Yeah, he has HP Fire here. Oh, look at that. Look at that damage. It's so pitiful. So we know his exact set here. So if he goes for HP Fire again, which he kind of has to, then we're good. So I think we're actually going to go Latias here. Yee, okay. Now this is a difficult thing. Do we want to defog here? Because I think between our whole team, we can put enough pressure on to stop that, this guy from setting up the rocks again. And he's pretty crippled. And we've got a chance with our Ferrothron to be able to set up rocks. So I think we are going to defog here. He's not going to stay in. You'd be mad, Stin. You're just going to go into Jirachi. He does go for the Leech Seed. Oh, damn it. And he gets the Evasion boost. That's actually pretty scary. I didn't think about that. Why didn't he go? Why would you stay... Oh, I'm going to go for Psyshock. He does go for the sub. Maybe this wasn't the right play. No, this wasn't the right play to make. Because now he's going to get a load of HP up. I think he's going to go for another sub. I'm going into Talonflame. We are Spadef. We should be able to take on the Talon. We should be able to switch in. Okay, it's iffy with Leaf Storm. That's fine by me, because I can take you on. And I'm actually going to roost up here. And I should be able to take a Leaf Storm. He goes for Leech Seed, he misses. I don't really mind. He probably was subbing hoping for me to miss. That's fair. Okay, I'm going to Brave Bird, break the sub. He's... My play's to roost here, but I don't want him to sub up. Just knowing because of the evasion boost. I'm going Brave Bird. You know, he does go for it. You cheeky thing. Oh, actually we do Turkio. But the recoil is a lot. Oh, and we don't kill now because of the Leech Seed. Oh, Lando, you tricky person. I mean, I could just go into Gyaro in a sec and just go on from there. So I think that's what we'll probably do. I think what we're going to do is we're going to Brave Bird. Actually, I just go straight into Gyaro because he's going to set up rocks here, or he's going to Earthquake. And either way, I'm happy to take it. Then I can Dragon Lance up for free. So I can take any... He goes for U-turn. Why would you... That's fine. We've got other opportunities. We don't actually take much damage from that. I questioned that play a little bit. But... Volcanion. How come... How much do you take from an Earthquake? Versus Gyarados. Not enough. Okay. And I know, knowing my luck, I'm going to end up being all messed up. Why did he U-turn? That was just not the play to make, because I was clearly going to roost. Yeah, I'm just worried about the burn. You know, you guys know what my luck's like with burns. Do I just try and set up, or do I just go... I mean, even if I set up, +1, I don't kill. I don't think. I mean, I might, but it's not good enough. I might just have to go into Latias here. I don't want to take so much damage with Latias because it's the set that doesn't have... That's true, actually. We can risk it and we can heal the burn later. Yeah, let's go for it. I swear he's gonna... You gotta be kidding me. Oh, the stream. Why is it when I stream, bad stuff happens to me? That does 58%. How much does Volcanion even run speed? It does run speed. I mean, do I just go for it? The standard set is specs with speed, and if he's not got that HP investment, I take him out. Guaranteed with... How much time have I got? I've only got 19 seconds. Right, we're going for it. Screw it. And we kill him. And we crit him back. I don't even care if it was max HP. You critted me. You crit me, I crit you. Okay. Oh, I could have done without that crit. But what we'll do, we'll stick with it. We can Healing Wish later. And we're taking out one of the potential checks if it was max HP. Out comes Jirachi. You're probably Scarf. Versus Gyarados. U-turn does kill. I'm just going Ferro. I'm going to heal up later. It's not worth the risk. And you can take your Iron Barb's damage. Okay, so we know that he is Choice Scarf pretty much from that. I definitely want to preserve that. We've got Ether for Latias. Your Stepdad, I can't really put that in because I'm trying to... I don't know who knows like the Sun and Moon spoilers and stuff like that, so it's probably best not to put Sun and Moon spoilers in the usernames and stuff like that. And in the Pokemon names. So we'll probably leave that one. But if you've got another suggestion, let me know. Out comes the stupid Superior. Goodness gracious me. I'm just going to Gyaro. I'm not letting you set up free subs or doing anything cheeky. You're going down. Name Terrakion Rumpelstiltskin. Ooh. We can go for that. And we need one for Talonflame. Let's see, what time is it actually? Okay. It's been quite a long battle, I must admit. It's been quite a long one, but we're having some fun, so that's fine. What's he gonna do? He's definitely thinking about it. I think, yeah, Gyro is definitely my play. He does go for him Power Fire. That's fair dues. That's no problem. I want to go Talonflame just to heal up. And see what he decides to do. He could be cheeky and stay in. I don't really mind though. We got Crippled Flame. Okay. Actually, no, that's part of Sun and Moon spoilers. We're gonna leave Sun and Moon spoilers from the usernames. He does stay in. Is he gonna Leech Seed? He does Leech Seed. Name Talon 100%. Okay, I'll stretch to 100%. Okay, I'm going to Brave Bird this time. He goes into Jirachi. Yeah, that's fair. What does Jirachi really do to me? Versus, not much. So I'm just going to roost up on this guy. I know he's going to be able to get HP back and stuff like that, but I think it should be okay. Then I can just get a burn on Jirachi later on as well. I'm hoping he just locks himself to Thunder Punch, but doesn't paralyze me. He goes for U-turn. That's fine. We're still getting our good amount of HP back. I know he's healing his own Pokemon this way, but maybe I'm being too hopeful trying to keep Talonflame alive. I probably could have, yeah, I could have U-turned and killed it. That was probably a oversight on my part. I need to be more offensive versus that Superior. Yeah, I should have just U-turned. What was I doing? Yeah, I think I've still got a good chance to win. I think we're just got to be really careful. And I need to keep Talonflame around to check Mega Pinsir. Goes into Lando here. He's going to get some HP back. And he's going to be able to set up rocks here. So I can just Brave Bird and get rid of this thing. And that's going to help me a little bit in terms of Intimidate and stuff like that. But then what do I really set up on is the question. Oh, this is tricky. So I can't go to Landorus and knock off, because otherwise it just brings in his Terrakion. Plus Rocky Helmet plus Brave Bird is going to be doing a lot to us. And he could knock off here. But then we take out the Lando and then he doesn't set up rocks. I just feel like we still need Talonflame. But on the other hand, like, if he gets rocks up, I'm still in a whole load of rock trouble. Okay, I'm going for Brave Bird here. He gets into Jirachi. Okay, that's fair. He's still... I know he's trying to theoretically heal his Pokemon up. That's actually true. This is the only thing Gyarados sets up on. Okay, I'm just going to Roost again. Because he is going to have to U-turn. No, he Zen Headbutts. And that does a whole ton of damage. Okay, I'm just going straight into Gyarados. Even if you go... Okay, goes into Superior. That was a good double on his part. Goes for sub. Here we go. I'm just going to roost again. We're repeating this over and over again, but it's, it's such an annoying thing to deal with. Okay, I'm going to Brave Bird, and then next time I'm Will-O-Wisping. He's going to Leaf Storm. I'm Will-O-Wisping. I think Rachi's coming in. Yes, okay, that's what we needed. That is what we needed, guys. We needed that burn on Rachi, because now it means Gyarados can't be revenged. So let's roost up. That's huge. And see what we can do. He goes for Healing Wish. Goes into Lando. Okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. Considering we could go into Latias and we could just Healing Wish. And then we can go into Gyarados and we can set up again, because Gyarados pretty much sweeps his team at +1. How much time we got? We got enough time, haven't we? Okay. Versus Landorus. Okay, so we can take that on. That's at -1. Waterfall, and then if we get to... Yeah, okay. And U-turn does do a decent chunk. That's a really great play for us. And I can actually burn this guy now. And that's what I'm going to do. And now he's huge setup fodder. Huge setup fodder. So I am going to let... I could even potentially sweep now with Talonflame as well. Because he can't touch me, outside of obviously getting the EQs right. But even then, I've got Bulk Up. I'm going to give this a go. We might as well try. Goes for Knockoff. I think we just sack off Talonflame here. At this point, we sack it off, then we go Lando, and then we... no, then we go Latias, we Healing Wish, and then we set up and go. Let's go for it. Okay, get some damage off. That's going to be really crucial. And he does go for EQ, but we're going to die to Leech Seed here. We're not going to give him much Leech Seed as well, which is nice. Okay. So now we go Latias, and then we Healing Wish. "37 turns in 37 minutes." It has been a really long battle, this one, but I think we've broken through as far as I'm aware. Yeah, I considered switching into Lando, but then I was like, if he knocks off, I need that Choice Scarf, because otherwise I'm in trouble versus Superior. Please stay in. Just go for the knockoff or the U-turn. Just stay in. Yes, okay. Now we go Gyarados. This is what we do. We use the Gyarados to weaken the team. Then we come back in and we basically turn the game around with a Dragon Lance. I don't think he's going to be Scarf Terrakion. Goes into Pinsir. Pinsir, you've got to die to this. You don't die to this. Oh, you know. Oh, no. That was a weird noise. How much does Crunch do versus Waterfall? Waterfall does the same as Crunch. Oh, that's a pain. We're going to fall just short. Ah, we're falling just short there, guys. That's really disappointing. How does that do so little? I can live a quick attack, but I don't think I kill it. I don't kill at +1, which is the thing. I think I've got to go for the flinch. He doesn't Mega up? Why would you Mega up? What? Why? Why didn't he Mega up? That's really strange. I mean, I had a chance to crit and also flinch. He didn't Mega because if you Ice Fangs, then I was doomed. And he had Moxie in regular form. Okay. Well, Mega Pin's is quick attack to that, so yeah, I guess, yeah. Can't predict bad player. Yeah, I guess that, no, it does make sense that he couldn't risk it with Ice Fang. Even though Ice Fang doesn't do enough. And he ended up forfeiting. Okay. Cool. Okay, I think what we're going to do, we're going to go over to viewer battles, because that was a stupidly long battle. And you guys, considering it's the last ORAS stream, then you guys can do that. So let's go and log out and reconnect into the macadii account. Now, I'm not going to dab on that flinch. Okay, first come, first serve on challenges. Okay, Nerosaur. Ooh, okay. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, your stepdad, I can see your comments, that's no problem. Haven't seen... Oh, yeah, I've seen... Yes, I saw Hacks for Days was the previous comment. Okay. Oh, we don't have that Himpower Fire. I forgot to put that on. That's not good, because we're going to struggle versus Sizzle, because I'm dumb. I meant to put the Himpower Fire on, and I forgot. Okay. That's going to make our live a little bit harder. Ah, Confused. Are you one of the people that signed on to the tourney? Because I found someone called Confused YT that signed up but not on the Discord server. So let me know if you are. And if any of you guys are watching and signed up but not joined the Discord server, make sure you join the Discord server, because otherwise I'd have to find someone else, because otherwise you can't communicate. Yeah, Gyarados puts in a beautiful amount of work versus this guy's team. We just need to get rid of... Actually, no, even with Rotom gone. Mold Breaker. That's pretty sweet. So we need to work out basically whether his Lando is Scarf. Why am I not playing Sun and Moon? Because Sun and Moon's not out yet. Hopefully we'll be out tomorrow. So what's he going to lead off with? Possibly the Lando. I'm going to lead off with Ferro. And we're going to try and get our rocks up. Out comes the Rotom. I mean, I could... Okay. I'm going to go for that. He does go for Willow. Here we go. But that's fine. We can put the pressure on the Rotom, because we can throw out Leech Seed. You can Volt Switch out if you want. You can do what you like. Something's getting Leech Seeded. We do struggle a little bit with... Clefable a little bit now that we're burnt, now that I think about it. But there wasn't much I could really do to catch a burn. Let's see what he decides to go into. I'm hoping just Heatran, just for ease sake, but we'll just see. Goes into Clefable, here we go. Non-Magikarp? No, you are Magikarp. I mean, I can just go Talon and I can start setting up on it. It doesn't really matter too much. He's probably not going to go for T-Wave. He's probably going to go for Rocks. So let's just go Talonflame. And I'll fire off a Willow. Do I just fire off a Willow? Yeah, I'll just fire off a Willow. I know he's probably not staying in. Like, you'd be mad to stay in here. Why? What does that achieve? Why do you stay in? I'm double willowing. Yeah, it's always fun facing Sizzle and no fire type attacks. Anyway, I'm going to get Yellow Magic right here. I should have just bulked up, but... like, you've got two great counters here. Oh, well. Out comes the Heat Trans. That's, I guess you got 3 counters. And here comes the Flash Fire. I still think I can set up on you. Versus Talon. Lava Plume's not going to be doing much. Should we just give it a go? I'm going to give it a go. I still outspeed being powered. Is he going to roar me? He is going to roar me. Okay, that's not bad. I'm just going to defog. Rocks hurt me a little bit more. That's actually true. Bulk up does take ages. Okay, we'll give Swords Dance a go. Getting that immediate power is also pretty nice. Goes for Lava Plume. Something else went for Rocks, didn't it? Or did he go for... No, Clefable's got Rocks. So I'm just going back into Talon. Out comes Puffball. I'm just going to bulk up. Yeah, if we had SD, it'd be a lot nicer, I must admit. I hate Yellow Magic. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Have the overwhelming urge to go into Terrakion, but then I know Clefable's just coming back in. No, I'm going to Terrak. Goes into Rotom. How much do you actually take versus Terrakion? Not good chunk, but not enough for me to want to warrant being burnt by you. Yeah, I can show you the line. There you go. So we could go back into Ferro and we can then set up our rocks again if we wanted to. Yeah, bulk up's just too slow. Let's go back into Ferro and let's just set our rocks up again. I know it's a bit not the most productive. He doubles out into Lando. No, I don't want to set up a Leech Seed because I know he's going back into Clefable. I'm going to set up my rocks here. Mega Lati vomits. Oh, Rufus. Oh, goodness. I'm not going to lie. I am looking forward to having a new metagame to have a mess about in. Because I think it's got to the point where it's almost... It has got... I don't think I'm feeling it as stale as some people do. But I know I know it is starting to get along those sorts of lines. I can take one more. So the question is, do I just Leech Seed here? Is he's potentially just going to go for another one? I think that's what we're going to do. You can go into Clef, you can make me cry. I'll work out what I want to do from there. You can't tell me what to do. Now actually it's set up potential for Gyarados as well. So let's go for Leech Seed here. I want you to stay in. Please stay in. Actually, if I want to die, I don't want to do that. I'm going to Gyro Ball here. And see if he stays in. Please stay in. Just knock off. You know you want... Ah. Out comes the Clefable. We're not doing much at all. We do struggle a bit versus Clefables. Especially being burnt. Do we just want to sack this off? I think we kind of got to. Yeah, Swords Dance would have made our lives a lot better. How much do we have to weaken Clefable by? versus Gyarados. A bit at +1. So we need him down to about 60%. Goes for soft boiled. He is just letting us stack off. Terrakin's not really, yeah, Terrakin's not really been used yet. How much does Terrakin's Iron Head do? Can we catch this guy off guard? $69 to 81, it's not enough. And I don't want to catch a T-Wave. This is a trick. Yeah, we really struggle versus Clefables. Well, obviously, as I said, once we lose the Ferrothron. Actually, is that choice banded? It is choice banded. Oh, if only Ironhead did a little bit more, that would have been good. I think what we got to do, we might have to go Lando and knockoff, which I know is not great, but at least we get rid of the item on the Clefable, and its leftovers is the thing that's killing us right now as well. So let's go for the knockoff, and we can always go Talonflame after. I know we're losing a bit of HP. And let's see from there. Oh yeah, has the subscriber notification thing been working? I'm not sure exactly if it has. Let me know if you've seen it in the box, because I'm hoping it's working. Let's see, dashboard. Is that going to say? Oh no, we've not had any subs according to this, so I'm not too sure. Well, we got rid of the leftovers, and that's pretty crucial. Let's go into Talonflame. Lock Pocket, thank you so much for making out to the stream. I hope you have a good time. Oh, I had a bit of a cold to start with towards the start of this week, and I was like, oh god, not with Sun and Moon coming out, and me wanting to stream loads and stuff like that, but I think I may have dodged it, which is pretty good. I've taken plenty of rest and stuff like that. Yeah, swords. Yes, the main changes, as I said, Swords Dance to be able to take on Puffball and stuff like that. It might not work, Rufus, if you're already a sub. You might have to have someone new sub. And this isn't just a cheeky tactic for me to get everyone on the stream to sub. He goes into Heatran. So I'm just going to Roost. And I'm going to get powered because, woo, yellow magic! Out comes the Heatran. Out comes my Resolution. I think I'm just going to Waterfall, because then I can EQ the Rotom afterwards if I want to. And I am not risking being, A, burnt by that, or B, being roared out. So we're just going to Mega Up. Do we want to Mega Up? We get a boost in power. How much do we do to Rotom? Is going to be the main decider here. Rotom Wash versus Gyarados. Earthquake. Or I could just go straight for EQ. Actually, why don't I just go straight for EQ? I Mega Up here and I just go for EQ. Or Water. Oh, what do we go for? What do we go for? So how much does a Waterfall do? Waterfall does not do enough, whereas 2 Earthquakes would. I'm going for EQ. I don't think he's going to go Lando. He's got a very difficult choice here. And I hope he doesn't stream snipe this choice. We'll have to see. Out comes the Puffball. I don't think that's going to be enough for us to be able to take him out. 37%. Versus Clefable. No, it's not going to be enough. We're running out of options versus this stupid thing. You haven't seen anything just yet. Okay. Let me just check. Has it got notifications? It has got notification subscribers. Maybe I need to change it to the other alerts thing. Because I know the other alerts thing works and it's not too difficult to implement. It just, this thing, I'm using a thing called Streamlabs that I've moved over to, so I'm not sure. I'm going to go... I still want to catch a T-Wave. We EQ'd again because I thought either the Rotom might be coming in. If I Waterfalled and the Rotom came in, a Waterfall plus Earthquake didn't kill Rotom. The only thing it sort of, I could still do a good amount to the Landorus and other stuff, so it made the most sense in my head. Okay. We are taking a lot of damage with Talon, but I think we are going to eventually lose. But we'll try. I think we can try one more time. So I'm going to Roost here. Hopefully he goes into Heatran. Goes for Moonblast, that's fine. Gets a special attack drop. Well, we might as well try. We're going to try just for a little bit. Goes into Heatran. We're just going to chance our arm. We've got to chance one last Gyarados sweep. One last hurrah. I'm going to go for... Go for the Brave Bird. Stupid Talonflame. But we go back into Resolution, so that's good. I'm clicking Waterfall, because we might be able to Turkio Clef. Okay, this is our best bet. If we can Turkio Clef... We're not going to be able to Turkio Clef from that range. Let's see. I'm going to have to go back to Talonflame. Okay, I've just said to him, yeah, he's understanding as well. Okay, that's good. Let's go on to the next one. So we need to make sure we don't get burned. We're facing Clef. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting one. We've got Mega Medicham. Good luck, have fun. How do we take on a Mega Medicham? We cry, is the answer. Do we just lead off with Talonflame in case he decides to lead off with what's called? It doesn't have much to take on Bird Spam, which is pretty good. Gyarados, we need to be able to take out Excadrill first. I don't think Terrakion does enough to Mega Medicham, so that's a bit of a worry. I think I'm going to still lead Talonflame. Rest, Sleep, Talk, Waterfall, Dragon Dance. That's quite interesting, Alex. Sounds pretty crazy. Yeah, for some reason the stream thing isn't exactly working, I don't think. Unless it's for YouTube gaming specifically, because YouTube gaming subscribing is different to normal YouTube gaming, so that might be why. I'm not 100% sure. Leads up with Azu. I'm just going to go straight into Ferro. I'm not going to let the Lando lose a Scarf, because if I lose the Scarf... Oh, I lose Lando as well with, what's it called? Thunderous being around. I'm in deep doo-doo. He's definitely taking his time to consider this move. Goes into Chandelure. Talonflame, you should be able to take it on. So that's what I'm going to do. How much longer am I going to be streaming? Probably for another 20 minutes or so. And then we are going to have to end up from there because I have my girlfriend will be calling me from Japan. Out comes the Chandelure. Goes the Shadow Ball. We can take that like a champ. And I'm going to Will-O-Wisp you because I know you're probably going to switch. Please switch. That's all I can say is please switch. Dun, 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 dun. Why do I have the feeling the webcam's got better? I don't know. I swear it looks crisper as well. I don't really know. All I know is my hair's looking crazy. But it does look a lot crisper. Ah, the Thunderous. That's pretty sweet. For a second, I thought that Matt had missed there, but that's pretty nice for us. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Because Thunderous puts in a ton of work versus our team. Thunderous versus Talonflame. Can we take a Thunderbolt? We can't take a Thunderbolt like that, but we can if we're roosted. So if we're roosting, so we're just fire type, we can take the Thunderbolts. So I could actually do that. Acrobatic's not going to do much, but Brave Bird's going to do a little bit more. So we could just roost up. Maybe that's it. Maybe the black background blends a bit better. It's also a little bit bigger. I think my webcam might be. So that might be why. Because I can go Ferro at some point, but I don't really want to take a... a Focus Blast. Yeah, I definitely don't. So I'm just going to roost here. Goes into Bishop. That's pretty sweet for us. I'm going to fire out another Will-O-Wisp. Because I don't care if you get your Flash Fire boost. Out comes the Chandelure. That's fine by me. I am going to Brave Bird here. Test the water. The Spadef Talonflame's putting in the work right now, which is great. I think your choice Scarf Chandelure as well. It does definitely look crisper. Like, when I look at it. Yeah, it's strange. I might need to adjust the colours a little bit, because it does look a little bit... he goes for Trick. Ah. Cheeky. Cheeky. I did not see the Trick coming, I must admit. I could be even cheekier, and I could go for Willow here, because that's the last thing he would expect. He's expecting the Brave Bird. He's getting out of here. I almost want to just do this for the memes. I do really struggle versus Chandelure, but for the memes. Oh, the memes didn't work. And he Shadow Balls us. It was worth the try. It was worth it. Okay. We're still Choice Scarf. Which doesn't help us a lot, but we do kind of still need this. I guess, yeah, I didn't really think about the Trick. He is still going to go for Shadow Balls. I still really want to keep this, though. Gyarados is going to take a lot from a Chandelure. versus Gyarados. Once we Mega up, though, we won't. But it's still pretty spoop. And I guess he does have the... He still has this guy, so we have to be careful. I think we gotta go Gyarados. Just because we don't have anything that takes us on right now. Unless I take damage on Lando, but I don't think I can. Okay, I've got to do this. I still need to keep this around, which is the problem. And I'm not going to Mega up just yet. And I'm going to EQ. If he goes Thunderous, then that's pretty crazy. The only use I can see with the Scarf is it allows us to Scarf hit the Thunderous so before it T-Waves us up, but even then it doesn't make much difference. I should have just clicked Brave Bird. It just felt strange to me that you would stay in after tricking me and knowing how much damage Brave Bird did, and you had three great checks to Brave Bird. Why would you go Thunderous? That was a huge risk. Huge risk. That play really confuses me. Okay, well, we're going to have to go Talon, and we're going to have to take a... Oh, we can take a Hidden Power. That's pretty sweet. I'm just going to click Brave Bird here, and I think we're going to bring Fundy down. That was a strange switch. Out comes the Bishop. I've got to let myself go down here, and then I can go into Terrakion, and I can fire off a Stone... being Choice Bandit's going to really suck. Or even we go Gyarados, because we should outspeed this. Okay, we'll work it out. But we're going to let ourselves go down here. Go some knockoff. Okay, that's great. Let's go into Gyarados. Oh, he does get that attack boost. I forgot about the attack boost. That's not good. That's not good. I am dumb. But we can Mega up here, and we can go for the EQ. Why does he keep switching Thunderous in? Okay. Latias can even take HP Ice. I'm going to have to go Latias here and just take something, but I hope he doesn't T-Wave. He doesn't T-Wave. Okay. That's great. I don't mind taking the Hidden Power for Ice too much. Yeah, the Streamlabs thing is definitely not working. Which is strange. Because I'll show you what it's meant to look like. This is what it's meant to look like. It's meant to look like this. Oh, that's the donation alert. That's the donation alert. This is the one of the donation alerts. This is the subscriber alert. There you go. That's what it's meant to look like. I'm gonna set up my rocks. So yeah, it's meant to look like that, but for some reason it's not working. But I'll find a way to get it to work. I'm hoping the donation alert should work, but I just don't know about the subscriber alert. I tipped 100. I tipped myself 100. Oh, goodness. Me no likey. When Obama tells you about the aliens and you spend the next 8 hours trying to build a space wall. Oh, that's brilliant. Let's see, I could go Latias. Could go for Ice Punch, but then with Rocky Helmet and with Barbs and stuff like that, I'm expecting just a full-on high jump kick here. Or sub. That's even spookier. And now we're down the side shock. Okay. We are gonna have to drop a Draco here. I don't think a him power fire. Fire versus Medicham. Him power fire breaks the sub. Okay, so that's fine. We're gonna have to him power fire, break the sub. He has the ice punch and he's gonna be able to take us out. That's no bueno. No bueno. So our options are Landorus, which we could actually just Scarf EQ, and actually looking at that, that looks pretty sweet. 77. Let's go Lando, and let's just choice Scarf ourselves into EQ. A real man would Healing Wish for victory. I really wanted the Healing Wish, but I don't think it was the way to go. Yeah, I don't know. Drain Punch as well. I'm not sure. That's one regret I have, is not trying Mega Medicham in League play. It must be. Whenever I faced it in like laddering and also in League play, it's always an absolute monster to try and face. Bishop, you're dead. I've still got max HP on my Ferrothron, so it's not the worst thing in the world versus whatchamacallit. Actually, I think Lando just sweeps his team once I weaken this Azumarill. So let's just go back to Ferro. Because Azu, you won't do masses. Even Choice Banded. Oh, that's in the minor. Oh, that's actually a lot of damage. Okay, I gotta be careful of that. But I am in a range where I can Choice Scuff, kill that, I can kill that, I can kill him. So I just need to weaken Azu. Stay outside of Aqua Jet range, and I should be able to sweep this dude. He's going to pull another cheeky double back into Mega Medicham. I don't think I can afford to switch out here. Because a Drain Punch I should be able to live. I'm pretty sure. Oh, why is that? Why, that was a Ferroseed. Look at that damage. Oh, you guys can't see. Ah! Okay, so I can take a Drain Punch at least. I'm going to go for the Gyarados. You are not setting up a sub on me anymore. I'm fed up with you trying to set up subs and being cheeky. It's definitely worth going for Gyarados because I know I'm going to miss a Power Whip. It did the best for you kills-wise, did it, Ran? Okay. Yeah, if you could give it support and Volt Turn as well, I imagine it's probably pretty powerful. What's the time? Okay. You go for Drain Punch, you get all your HP back. We're still going to do nice... Oh, that is beautiful. Okay. I'm going to Gyro Ball again. I'm not going to risk it, because, yeah, if you wanted to Ice Punch and on my Lando switch, that would have not been good. So let's go into Lando here, and I'm just going to U-turn. And what do I want to bait him into? I want to bait him into Azumarill, so I can go into Gyarados, I can Earthquake, and then basically sweep his team. Is that what I want to do? That is what I want to do. I want to get the EQ off. Because that's the damage that I need. And if he's Choice Banded, I'm fine. If he's non-Choice Banded, then I still sweep his team. Okay. I think it should be fine. Yeah, nothing switches into Mega Medi reliably. Outside of, obviously, Mega Sableye. At least Weavile, you can wear it down and stuff like that. I guess you can with Mega Medi, but still, it's just a terrifying thing. What's he going to go into? If he goes Chandelure, I should be able to take one hit. Unless he goes for Energy Ball. And then we still go into Landorus, then we can sack something off, and we should be okay. Goes into Azu. This is what we needed. But even then with Clefable, like, if you're slightly weakened with Clefable, that's it. Or you get flinched. It doesn't handle it directly. I'm just going to go for the EQ here. That's all the damage that I needed. Play Rough is going to blow me back. I can either go into that or I can just go Tarak. But I think Tarak's probably just going to drop. And I kind of want Death Fodder just in case versus Azumarill. Actually, and you're intimidated. Okay, let's just go Lando. What am I doing? Let's just go Lando. Let's fire off an EQ. Chandelure. You are choice banded. Okay. You're choice banded. And as I said, I'm sure we live this. We are guaranteed to live. And we are guaranteed to outspeed his Excadrill. And he can't lock himself into EQ anyway, but he could lock himself into Ironhead, I guess. We're clicking Earthquake. Doesn't matter if we switch, because then all he has to do is then Aqua Jet is kill us, and then as we come in, he just switches out again, and it's rinse and repeat. Oh, okay, that's a pretty decent amount of damage. He may have been AV or something. No, because he wouldn't have switched out then. Out comes the Excadrill. We outspeed you even if you're choice Scarf. And that's going to be game from there. So GG, man. And with that, we will be finishing up all of ORAS, which is absolutely crazy. And yeah, in terms of like everything, I want to just thank you guys so much for all the support for this generation. It's the first, like, I started after ORAS came out, so I've never had any new game hype or anything about new games. So I have literally no idea when it gets implemented tomorrow what's going to happen, whether, you know, people are going to like the new stuff or whether they're not going to care and whether I do it wrong, but it doesn't matter. I'm here to have fun, and I hope you guys did enjoy it as much as I did. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the stream, don't forget to leave a like. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for making out to the stream, especially when it's the final stream as well. For ORAS, don't forget, we will be streaming hopefully tomorrow. And as a reminder, we're streaming twice tomorrow. I think I'm doing 7 till 8:30 and then like 9 till 10:30. Once they're confirmed and I get home from work and I can make the thumbnails, then I'll set them to go, and then I'll let you guys know in Discord. So definitely check out my Discord channel if you get a chance for that. And then we're streaming 4 times each day from there. The other thing you can do as well is, if you want to guarantee that you can make it to my streams, if you go onto your YouTube channel, then by my subscribe icon, let me see if I can find an image. Let's see. Here it is. So if we put that in there, so by the subscribe, there's a little bell icon. If you click the bell icon, then that means you get notified when I'm streaming, and that means that I know people are uploading like 40 or 50 episodes of the LP over the per person you're subscribed to and stuff like that. So if you do want to make sure you can catch my stuff, then that's probably worth doing. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.